So here is the golden question. Is Nero normal? No. Of course not. Nobody wants the things that they are trying so hard to suppress to be named. Imagine you're a guy that has been through thick and thin. You have been an orphan, alone, threatened, almost died, lost your hand, and you've been fighting with creatures straight out of nightmares, and your world has been torn upside down, and nothing, I emphasize, nothing affects you as much as this one line. Imagine being in a crucial moment and hearing your mentor or idol label you as useless. It would crush anyone's spirit. But to this extent, I don't know, Nero must constantly prove his self-worth and worth kinda to others, especially in the shadow of a legendary figure like Dante. Being called dead weight undermines his efforts and kinda lifts up his insecurities. Dante's harsh words triggered this fear, making him question his place and value in the team. I think a scenario like this went through this poor guy's head, being ridiculed by demons, Kyrie leaving him for a more competent demon hunter, and unfulfilled dreams. Nero, the son of Virgil, and the mystery lady in red that somehow managed to woo him. Like, hold on, we don't know if Dante had done the thing, or not? The flirting playboy porn magazine reading pizza lover, but Virgil has mingled in the devil's tango. This is bizarre. I don't get why. I have objections, Capcom.
Curse you! Capcom.
I am sorry, I lost my composure there for a second. Where are we? Nero. His journey is marked by a persistent struggle with his identity and self-worth. Growing up without a parent or parent figures, he often questions his place in the world. As we start to get to know Nero in DMC4, it is apparent that Nero's unique abilities set him apart from the others in the Order of the Sword. This isolation fosters a sense of alienation, making him question his humanity and worth. Nero's Devilbringer arm is both a blessing and a curse. It might be seen as a blessing in the eyes of others who see him as powerful, while it grants him incredible power, a symbol to his struggles to accept his demonic heritage, given how he has zero idea where it comes from, until further in DMC5 that it is followed by his absolute shock. The discovery that Virgil is his father brings both relief and resentment. Nero's longing for a parental connection is met with the harsh reality of Virgil's complex and kinda agnostic nature. Virgil isn't the best dad, is he? He couldn't be around for, most of Nero's life being trapped with Mundus, but that still doesn't cut it in the DMC universe. In the absence of his father, Virgil feels much of Nero's anger. Without a father figure to guide him, Nero cannot navigate his emotions and identity alone, leading to a volatile mix of anger and frustration, which he lacks control over in the fourth game at least. For me, abandonment carries many intense emotions with it. I might feel rejected, scared, angry, hurt, grief, loss, uncertainty, misery, and so on, or often all at once, or on top of one another. It is a state of utter misery as my world implodes on itself, which creates more anger and confusion. I'm torn between begging, pleading, anything to stop that person from leaving, and destroying them for hurting me so badly. Except the pain I feel isn't that person's creation. It's a cluster of old, unresolved, and unsolved wounds. And Nero has experienced this ever since he lost both of his parental figures without even knowing the reasons behind why this was happening to him in the first place. Due to the many examples I provided up until now in this video, Nero must be suffering from adjustment disorder. An adjustment disorder means Nero is having a hard time dealing with all these epic level stressors. His brain is like, dude, too many plot twists, I need a break. So what happens? He starts showing emotional or behavioral symptoms like mood swings, acting out, or feeling way more bummed than after a bad run in Dark Souls. And we kinda, or at least I kinda know how that feels like. It's like every time he faces a new demon, or remembers a lost comrade like Credo in Devil May Cry 4, his mind glitches out, causing him distress and messing up his game plan. He's just not fighting demons outside, but inside his own head too. Nero's deep need for connection and acceptance is evident in his bond with Kyrie. Through his intimate relationship and emotional battles, Nero's journey becomes a profound exploration of human experience. So despite his tough, I don't care, but also I care too much at the same time exterior, Nero's bond with Kyrie, the lady that Nero repeatedly shouted her name in DMC4, is what somehow gets him closer to his human side. It is only after the truth revealed to him that he finally comes to terms with some concepts in his life. This confrontation paves the way for forgiveness and a deeper understanding of his father. Before the 5th game, a therapist could have used cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, to help Nero challenge negative thoughts about his identity and self-worth. By recognizing and reframing these thoughts, Nero can develop a more cohesive and positive self-image. And also, interpersonal therapy, or IPT, can help Nero improve his communication skills, talk about his feelings and different events that have left various impacts on him, and kind of start building trust with others. Nero obviously struggles with anger, but he actively works through it, showing a willingness to grow and adapt. He might have a devil may shove his fist up your butthole, but our boy is working through it, believe me. At least more than Dante and Virgil. And since his emotions and outbursts are raw and authentic, and kinda considered as moments of vulnerability, they make him a well-rounded character. Gamers can connect with his genuine emotion responses to challenges that he faces. We witness Nero evolve from a brash, brat, hot-headed child into a more mature, self-assured individual. This growth is evident in his actions and how he can stop the fight between his father and his uncle. Nero's willingness to confront his inner demons, both literally and figuratively, is an indication for his strength and courage for change maybe. This resilience in the face of adversity is highly adorable for our boy. What do you guys think about the video? Do you agree with the things I say? Do you think I missed something? Maybe do you want to add? Or maybe you have a completely different opinion about the things I said about Nero. So don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye!